like, ow, 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 my hip flexors. Okay? I'm going to show you a variation. Lindsay, you might want to try this. That Heather was saying feels really good. If anybody wants to try spreading out the swing. You're not going to come as forward into a forward fold, but you can actually just hang in an L shape here. Do you want to try it? Yeah. You're like, yeah, I do. Everybody wants to try it. All right, come on up. So this is a version of mermaid. So we're going to take the swing. We're going to put it over our bosoms. They're called bosoms, right? It's like on our thighs. That's not right. All right, there we go. We keep our arms out. That's a different pose. Okay. It looks like I have a little pregnant baby in the video. So now, anyhow, so we're going to lean forward, shake it out. So we're not going to go as far down, but this is a nice intermediate, we'll call it an intermission. An easier pose than a normal forward fold. But if anybody wants to stay here and sway from side to side, please feel free to take that easier position, okay? Better? Can you lean forward a little bit more into it? You don't have to, but you can lean into it a little bit more. Okay, yeah, except for those. Okay, for those that want the more intense experience, bunch it up with the hip flexors. Not the bladder, not the belly, but all the way down to the legs. And then from here, we're going to reach back and grab for the ankles. Only if you have it bunched up, because the ankles might seem too far away in the L shape. So go ahead, clasp the ankles, sway it out from side to side. Nice deep breaths. So we're doing yoga translations today. So this is like a pose we would typically do in yoga, but now we have like our favorite assistants helping us lift our sit bones towards the sky. Let's go ahead, if you have the swing bunched up, let's go ahead and massage from the hips all the way down the back into the ribs. Just go ahead and lengthen so you can deepen in the forward fold. Okay? And what I would do for those people that are in the training, I usually come around and I just give a little assistance here. I take my hand on the sacrum and I go ahead and I lengthen through the spine. And it just helps the body recognize that it can go a little bit further here as the sit bones lift towards the sky. So let's go ahead and try it. Can you lean forward, hon? You can bend the knees. So you have to walk your feet back to right here. Thank you. Good. And we're just going to help people go a little bit deeper. Not too much. We're not really efforting or pushing, but we're just helping them feel the length and space that can happen in the body. Beautiful. So some people like it to get a little assistance in class. I usually like to do entrainment, which means I train with the people, and I'm in the swing with them, creating a group field. But some people, it's really helpful for them to just get a little bit of extra space. I do a lot of yoga massage with the swing as well. It also feels good, and we'll get into that in the second module. So while we're here, let's go ahead and plant our hands down, walk it back so you're in a nice V shape. So we want to expand in our down dog. That was a really good question we had earlier. So if you feel crunched up in your V, if you look like a U, go to a V. So let your arms be long. That looks great, Mary. Really good job. Arms are long. We're on the toes and the balls of the feet. The heels are up, but we're pulling down through the back of the legs. So we're energetically grounding. Okay, great. So we're going to inhale and lift. Look up. It's called the cat's meow. Exhale, pull back and round. Look towards your navel. Inhale and lift. Breathing, exhale, rounding in, dropping in. Inhale, arch and look up. It's a little different than a regular down dog. It's like a cat-cow and down dog got together. We got the cat's meow. Exhale, round in, tuck, use the core, inhale, lift. Okay, from here, let's add a leg. So we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up, arch chin open. Beautiful. Exhale, pull it in, knee to nose. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, pull it in. Squeeze the belly, and then inhale again, lift. Okay, so we're going to stay here. So with the leg lifted, this is the inside of the swing. This is the outside of the swing. So hook your foot outside in. To get there, you're going to kick the leg loop out of the way. Karate chop it up there. Stay nice and long in the body. Go ahead and help the foot if you need to. Yeah, you're going to want to go all the way down for this one. Nice.
Nice. So lengthen. Just one.
It's more comfortable.
There's another swing if you want a little bit more space. Why don't you go ahead and go back so that way we have plenty of room. Look at all this space we have. We might as well spread out a little bit. Everybody happy? So this is a one-legged down dog. So from here we stay in a nice V shape. Walk your hands forward a little bit more, Linda, if you can. Okay? So think V. And then we're going to press our chest towards our standing leg. I know it's nice and warm. Let's go ahead and cool it down. So all of the forward fold poses are cooling poses. All the back bends are warming poses. Let's just go ahead and let the swing hold us. Our foot is engaged, but we can also relax the leg. It's not going to go too far. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull it forward. So Amy, see how you're like a U shape? Walk your hands forward a little bit more and you'll have some space and the foot can actually come up easier if you're lengthened out. Yeah, if you're crunched in, there's no room for the leg to come up. That's beautiful. And then exhale, push back again. So we're doing like baby little cat's meows here, right? So we're just undulating forward. Exhale, press back. So sometimes the hamstrings don't like it when we effort, so we're just going to visit them. We're just going to invite them open. Inhaling and then exhaling back. Really good. So if anybody is feeling zany, we can hop the left foot to the center of the mat. The right leg can extend up towards the sky, and all of a sudden we're in standing splits. So in the standing splits, you can have straight arms, or you can have elbows bent, and you can just drop. So it is a big pose. Stay where you are if you're happy. There you go. If anybody wants to float, they can go ahead and lift the left leg up. That's another little fun variation. Obviously, that's a little bit more advanced, so only do it if you're feeling happy about it. All right, and then land it. Start to bend that foot. Bend the knee, bring the foot back down to the ground. We're going to wind up back in our down dog. So when I wag my tail from side to side, I call it happy dog. So go ahead and let your happy dog get some free time. Maybe do some circles, loop-de-loops, figure eights. Just let it feel good wherever you are. We're going to spend about 2 more minutes here, and then we're going to get the hip flexors a break. We're going to go back and forth from shoulders to hips and slowly open them up. I know it's a lot. Okay, we're going to inhale, pull forward. Arch and open. Go ahead and let that left leg float towards the sky. No hooking it. Inhale, arch. Pass me out. Exhale, go ahead and squeeze. Second side. Inhale, lift and open. Let it feel good. Exhale, squeeze. Inhaling, lift. Beautiful. Exhale, open. One more time. Inhale, lift. Now we keep the leg up there. We look. Stay long, Amy, in the upper body. Arch and open. Amy, arch and open. Sorry. I'm talking to you pretty much the whole time. Oh. So leg on the outside and then kick. Stay long in the body. Bend the knee. Almost. Ready, jump. Oh yeah. So keep the upper body nice and long. Yeah. So can I show you another trick? So everyone come down for a second. So Linda was doing this pretty well, just intuitively. So if you lift both legs up, bring the foot down. Okay, when you lift both legs up, and then bend the left knee, it's a lot closer all of a sudden. So just try it. So just float. Lift both legs, and then bend the left knee and try to hook it. Yes. Then bring the right foot back down. It's just a little trick that makes it easier. Sometimes it's nice to have an assistant, but if we're at home alone, we can't get our foot up. And we're going to call. So yeah. So there we are. So now we're in our one-legged down dogs. We're stretching the hamstring on the right side. Pulse into it. So inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, press back. So heart goes towards the standing leg, not the head. Keep the head in line with the body. Then inhale, come on out. Just kind of be easy breezy about it today. And then exhale, press back into. We want the swing to help us go deeper, but we want to get out of the habit of efforting it. Really nice. Thank you guys for taking care of Jamie. Inhale, pull forward. So you can exhale, go back, but if you want to exhale and straighten that left leg towards the sky, we're preparing for the standing splits. This is obviously more advanced, so stay where you are if you're happy. Hop the right foot to the center of the mat, and then drop it. Now let gravity do the work. See if you can play with your balance if you're feeling a little zany.
can bring your hands up to airplane wings. You can hold on to the ankle. You can clasp the hands behind your back. Just do whatever feels good for your body today. Yeah. Straighten the top leg if you can here. Just pushing it up towards the sky. So a little bit of space just open that. That's beautiful. Really nice. 5 more breaths here wherever you are. Can you drop a little bit more with the elbows? Can you relax a little bit more through the back of the leg? Just whatever variation you want to do. It's okay to float. Really nice, guys. Okay, when you're ready, start to slide that foot back down. Knee bends. We walk it out back to our down dog. So we just took a nice little visit to find our plank pose. So if you want to spread the swing out just slightly, go ahead and make an adjustment from side to side. See if you can get it into a good position. Okay. If you need to, feels a little bit better to have more surface area there. Okay. So I'm in plank. So in plank pose, that's beautiful. We have the legs in line with the body. So if they're too high, you're going to slide out. So keep them heavy in line with the hips. Hands right underneath the shoulders. We're going to pulse. So inhale, pull forward, and exhale, just push back. Just pay attention to the things around you, the people, places, and things. You can spread this out, Linda, so it covers all the way from the chest, all the way across the body, if you like. Okay? So there's something for everyone. Go ahead and do that a few times. Try to synchronize swim with your neighbors. So Mary, if you need to just open up your feet a little bit to give Amy a little bit of space, that's also a good option, right? Okay, good. All right, and now we're going to pull forward. So these are called the frog leaps. So we're going to pull right knee to right elbow, straight arms the whole time, left knee to left elbow. So we're just playing, right? So here you go, get your arms out. So if you want to do wide legs, this is also fun too. So as long as you don't kick anybody, you can look at your toes and pull your toes forward instead of bending the elbow. We're going to put you in the back of the bus. Sorry, as long as you're having fun. If there's a big thud, I'm going to have to edit it out in the video. So just joking. So if you want to lift your legs, you want to be a straight line in the body, can you try to do that? There you go. Not too high. There you go. Got it. Yeah. So it's just playtime. So I call it aerial yoga play. So we have plenty of time to explore and experience the swing. Right? We want to try to float and fly. Remember how I said there's the people that like to wrestle? So we want to encourage ease and grace in all the movements until we get used to the sensation. So we just practice ease and grace, even if that's in our mind. So we're like, okay, easy breezy. It doesn't look like it in the swing. Next time. All right, so we come back to center. Let's go ahead and bend both knees. Let's come into our upside down dog. So we hook outside in. Nice. Everyone got the outside in. Really good. Yeah. Good. So straight arms, we inhale, pull forward. That's up dog. Exhale, push back, upside down dog. Inhale, pull forward. Good try. Exhale, press back. It's okay to take breaks whenever you need to. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, push back. You guys are doing great. This is going to be the last one of this sequence. Then we'll come up again. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, press back. Does anybody do handstands in the middle of the room here normally? Probably not. So instead of falling over 100 times, we can practice our handstands from here. So we're going to inhale and pull forward. If you're feeling like you need a rest, go ahead and come down onto your forearms and just watch. It's okay. If you're feeling extra zany today, we're going to plant our hands right underneath our shoulders. This is really important. Yeah, you got that, Linda. Great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tuck. Whenever I say tuck, I mean you're going to pull the navel in towards the spine and stack the hips right over the shoulders. So we're practicing getting the strength and the balance to do handstands in the middle of the room without the swing, but for now we use the swing. We thank the swing for holding us. Really good. So go ahead and expand into upside down dog. And then inhale, pull forward for up dog. And then tuck and bring your hips up. Stack over the shoulders. Really good. So I would love for Amy to come over and help Amy. So Amy, help Amy. So you're going to
Bring your feet down a little bit more.